Hello and welcome. My name is Tommy Rika Miles, and today I'll be sharing how effective literacy instruction can transform the learning journey of English language learners, or ELLs. We'll explore the foundational skills like phonemic awareness, vocabulary development, and comprehension that are crucial for all learners, especially English learners. This video will reflect on the process of reading, the role of home language, and evidence-based practices we can use to support ELLs in our classrooms. Reading serves many purposes, whether for enjoyment, to gain information, to develop language and thinking skills, or to engage critically with the text. These varied purposes shape how and why we teach literacy, especially for English learners, who are often doing more than just decoding. They're building meaning across languages. The reading itself is a process that begins with decoding and fluency. It's about connecting the sounds we hear with the words on the page, but it goes further than that. It requires connecting those words to prior knowledge, visualizing ideas, and interpreting meaning. As the National Institute for Literacy reminds us, literacy skills are essential across all subjects. Our goal isn't just to create readers, but to empower students who can make sense of and respond to what they read. Understanding how words work helps students grow their vocabulary and reading confidence. One way to do this is through morphological awareness, recognizing roots, prefixes, and suffixes. For example, in the word preview, students learned that pre means before and view means to look. So preview means to look beforehand. We know students can't memorize every word, nor should they try to. That's where contextual analysis becomes essential. When they encounter a word like scrutinize, we can teach them to focus on surrounding clues and use prior knowledge to infer it means to examine closely. Creating print-rich environments with word walls and interactive learning stations helps reinforce this kind of thinking and give students the tools to unlock meaning on their own. Comprehension isn't just about decoding words. It's about understanding ideas. For ELLs, this means building background knowledge, recognizing text structure, and developing higher order thinking. In my classroom, we use graphic organizers, partner discussions, and guided questioning. I also model strategies like making predictions and visualizing. These approaches support all readers, but especially those still developing their academic English. As vocabulary development is for comprehension, phonemic awareness is essential for reading fluency. This means being able to hear, identify, and manipulate individual sounds in spoken words. In my classroom, I scaffold this learning with tools like visuals, sentence frames, and peer modeling. We often start with word families and move to more complex patterns. As students grow more confident, I gradually remove the supports. This helps them become independent, fluent readers. Some English learners experience reading difficulties or dyslexia and need targeted evidence-based support. I use multisensory approaches, color coding, tapping out sounds, tactile tracing, or audiobooks to make reading more accessible for everyone. Repeated exposure to vocabulary and giving varied ways to express understanding, like drawing or role-playing, helps struggling readers succeed. The key is flexibility, patience, and consistent feedback. One of the most powerful yet controversial tools for supporting ELLs is their home language. While some believe immersion is best, research shows that L1 use isn't a barrier, it's a bridge. When students use their first language to clarify or support a classmate, they engage more meaningfully. In my center, where all students speak Chinese but come from different regions, I've seen how allowing strategic L1 use builds confidence and promotes deeper understanding. Creating a positive classroom climate is essential for all students, but especially for ELLs who may already be feeling uncertain or disconnected. When students feel safe, respected, and included, they're more likely to take risks, support one another, and engage more deeply with the learning. I make it a priority to celebrate all cultures and backgrounds, knowing that while most of my students share a common first language, their families represent a wide variety of customs and traditions from across China. Honoring this diversity helps build connection and community. Rather than contributing to static wall displays, students in my classes help shape our environment by participating in the creation of classroom rules, routines, and rewards. I regularly offer students choices in how we practice skills, and I invite them to take on decision making and leadership roles. Whether it's leading warm ups, managing materials, or choosing the structure of an activity, these small acts of agency send a clear message. Their voice matters here. In the end, literacy instruction isn't just about teaching skills. It's about empowering students to engage with language in meaningful, lasting ways. By combining evidence-based practices with student voice, cultural responsiveness, and strong classroom relationships, we create an environment where English learners can truly thrive. Thank you for watching and for the chance to reflect on how we can keep growing alongside our students.